Oh my goodness, look at my hair. Crazy today. I don't even know what to do with it. I brushed it and now look at it. It's like totally, you know why? I had it in ponytails yesterday. Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your crazy host for this episode, this Maker Monday episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And yeah, my hair, what is the deal with it today? Oh, well, you know what? Oh, well. So I did invite, I did invite Connie to come live, but I don't think she's awake yet. So we are going to just go on. I can't. I'm like a panda. I can't with this hair. Thank you. This is a top that sweet crazy cousin Lori made me. Can you hear if I put the thing down low? Let's see. Are you able to hear me? Can you tell if you can hear me or not? Here we go. Let's do this with all of my lovely, lovely yarn and all of that. Yeah. This hair. What the heck is going on? Right? It's like that song, you know, I wake up in the morning and I go outside. But I wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror and I go, no, I can't with this hair. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning, Miguel. Miguel is doing some chores before he gets ready for a doctor appointment this morning. And Lydia, good morning to you. I'm so glad that you're here. I bet your hair looks better than mine today. Oh. And Catherine, good morning. Oh, yes, yes. I believe it. Miguel says, yesterday it got up to 101 degrees Fahrenheit. Miguel is in Texas, and yes, I believe you. I totally believe you. So what am I going to do with this hair? I just can't. And the problem is with StreamYard, when I'm talking to you, the screen is mirrored back at me, so I can see exactly what you see, and you poor things. I feel so sorry for you today. Oh my goodness gracious. So this is a crochet top that my sweet cousin Lori made me, and it's a granny square stitch. Yeah. Oh, Miguel says, I'm worn out from babysitting those 5 chicks. Yeah. You got some babies on your little farm, don't you? On your homestead. Yeah. You got some baby chicks on your homestead. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yes. Checking. Definitely. Good morning, Alice. Good morning. It's good to see you. Good morning to you. What do you think about this? Ah, yeah. I don't even know what to say. Hey, Lydia. Good. Okay. Oh, Lydia says where I'm at in Nebraska, 99 with a heat warning, 105. Oh boy. People are supposed to return Friday. What happened? What happened? People are supposed to return Friday? Are they giving you a warning if you don't have AC to go someplace safe? Is that what it is? Mm. Mm-mm. Good morning. Good morning. So, what's in your cup? I have I have my hot coffee and half creamer. There we go. I don't know. It's getting better. It's calming down. Even though I brushed it, I think it just had some bedhead this morning. I can't get over the hair. Can't get over the hair. So happy Monday to you. What did you do this weekend? I want to know because, you know, I'm nosy like that. That's why I want to know what's in your cup. It's just because I'm nosy and because, hey, I might be inspired and want to, you know, drink what you're drinking. You might be my inspiration, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I did crochet this weekend. I crocheted and my thumb hurts today. Right here. Right here. So that is from crocheting a size 6 weight yarn. And anytime I go with the bulkier yarn, I do get some pain in this thumb area right here. But right now it's on this side, you know, I don't know what to say. It happens, right? I mean, because we're, you know, you're making, and I think it just has to do with how much harder you have to pull the yarn. The hook that I was using was a K hook with a size 6 weight yarn. This is a 6.5. I was using a K hook. Oh my goodness, I thought I was using a 7 milli. That's crazy. I thought I was using the 7 milli. That explains it. The pattern called for an 8 millimeter hook, and I was using a 7 milli, and I grabbed this thinking that it was a 7 milli. It's a 6.5. That would definitely make a tighter weave. It would make a smaller product. I got a smaller product. I made an amigurumi. I was even thinking, you know, because this was so tight, I was like, wow, the 7 milli, maybe I should try a 9. I can't find my 8. Can't find my 8. And you know what? If this is an 8, I'm going to just scream. No. Okay, this is a 10. This is, I think, a 12. This is a 12. And this is my 15. Yeah. So I have 8, 10, 12, 15, and 6.5. And yeah, and 7. No, I don't have 8. I have 9. Where's 9? Oh, okay. So I was thinking about going. There's 12. I'm confusing myself. Isn't that the way? I do that all the time, right? Okay. Oh, see, I have 2 10s. I don't have a 9 on me. I have 2 10s. I have a 7 milli and a 6.5 and a 10. Where did my 9 go? Well, because I was thinking about, well, I could go up to a 9. Like, it called for an 8. So I thought I was going to a 7 because I couldn't find my 8. Turns out I went to a 6.5. Isn't this confusing? Let's see. Hey, Maritza. Good to see you. Let's see. Oh, the people your chick's sitting for. Okay, they're supposed to return for Friday. Okay. Okay. Alice, no coffee yet. She's slow moving this morning. Hey, Maritza. Hola to you. Hola. Yeah, Alice, I get it. I'm slow moving today too. So Miguel has a joke for us because he's got jokes. And why didn't the chicken go to KFC? Why didn't the chicken go to KFC? Because because it wasn't on her bucket list. Good thing. Good thing. Catherine says, I have coffee this morning and I hung out with my grandpuppy this weekend at her daughter's beautiful air-conditioned house while they're in Vancouver. Good. Good for you. You stayed cool. You played with the pups. I'm sure you crocheted. Mm-hmm. Nice. Nice. And Lydia says, I'm drinking a Pepsi. No project on my hook. I'm cleaning and laundry. Good for you. Good for you. Start the week off right on a Monday. Mm-hmm. Naomi says, oh, mercy. Is that because of this? I know. I think I need to put it up. Oh my goodness gracious. If I had a hair tie, I would hair tie in the morning. I do. I have a hair tie. Talk amongst yourselves for just a moment. Oh, Naomi, no need. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Naomi is a little behind this morning and she loves my top. Thank you. Lori made this top for me quite a long time ago. Catherine says, I'm going to do another scrubber right now with a Scrubology Scrub It. Yay. That's awesome. That's awesome. And Miguel has a busy week because he is chick sitting. Yes. Thank you. Hey, Nikki, good morning. It's good to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. So glad you're here. Hope you're having a great Monday. Hey, how did those 50, it was weird, right? 57 or 53 pizzas go on Friday? How did that work out? Catherine, you did not miss the makes on Friday. I think I had about two photos that were available to put a video out. So I decided to wait until this Friday and add those to this Friday's so we can have a longer video. So this Friday, definitely, I've already got enough for this Friday's video. And thanks, Miguel. That's talking like a man. Why don't you make yourself some scrunchies? Yeah, I will. But scrunchies start with this. You're so cute. Oh my goodness. 53. Ah, yes, 53. I knew it was an odd number. Yeah. So I'm wondering, does that mean that he's feeding 106 people? Because, there are some people that can eat some pizza. And when you cut a pizza in half, or, that's like 4 slices per person. I mean, normally you would say 2 slices per person, but if you get some hungry men or hungry women, 2 slices sometimes just doesn't cut it. So I'm wondering if he has a lot of people working for him, or if he's just, if he has 1,000 and he's like, here, everybody gets a half a slice, which that math doesn't compute. So I'm not doing math on a Monday. Don't make me math on Monday. Okay, so, all right. Miguel, you got a neurologist this morning and an echocardiogram on Thursday. Fingers crossed. I hope everything, sending you well wishes, prayers, everything, that everything goes well. And yeah, okay, it went well, good. So if he does this often, if the boss does this often, he or she, then you're used to that, right? You're just used to like putting out that many pizzas all at once, but whoa. Yeah. Yeah. I know, Catherine. So good morning. Wendy is in commercial land. Commercial land. At least he didn't have, oh, yes, that's right. He didn't have you double cut it. That's right. Oh my gosh, that would have really been, like, you would have been like, cheap. Do you have people, I guess maybe for kids' parties, they might have you double cut it because, kids don't, sometimes it gets a little off and you get a really big piece, And so if you double cut it, then you'll have kid size pieces. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. Well, that is the secret. Oh, Miguel, I think the number, I've lost count of the number of bucket hats that I'm on, but it is a lot. It is quite a lot. And I made a couple more this weekend, and I have news. I have some really exciting news. Let me put my hair up really quick. So talk amongst yourselves for just a moment. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to put this right here. Let's see. Nope, that's not working. Okay, I was going to say, have a look at this cutie, but now that's not working. Hold on just a sec while I put my hair up. I have to stand up to do it. And I'm going to put my hair up in which is actually really good because this hair is, it's getting my neck hot. And so if I come back and I have a big old lump on top of my hair, oh, did you hear me laughing? I didn't mean to laugh like that, but anyway. So yeah. Okay, here I go. Let's see what this hair looks like. Oh, yeah. There we go. Well, whatever. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Wendy. This is a Lori top. So Lori made this top and she gave it to me years ago. It was with some yarn that we got at the bookstore in Pigeon Forge, the Moon Pie General Store. And so, yeah, that is where that came from. And so, in fact, you know what? I do still have some of that yarn, I think. Oh, yeah, because this is the yarn that, do you remember the Mrs. Beasley cocoon, the doll cocoon that I made? It was with this yarn. Yeah. And so that's the difference that can you see how it like kind of did its own pattern? Because she used a granny stitch. And so the way it went, it just kind of gave like a little zigzaggy pattern, which is really kind of cool, don't you think? I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. I did a thing. Are you ready? News on the home front. I signed up for my very first craft sale. And it is in October. It's a Saturday, October 19th. And it's at a little mom and pop country store in Pigeon Forge, and they are having, I guess they do this like once a year, and oh, Miguel says, I knew it, I guessed it. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Thank you. So it's at a little mom and pop country store, and they have a craft fair, fall festival kind of a thing once a year. Listen, the space is just 10 by 10. Hey, Maritza. Maritza saying hello to everybody. Hola. And so I know, right? And so the spaces are small. They're 10 by 10. Do you remember me talking about my my granddaughter, Nicole, who did the crayons, right? She's an entrepreneur. She's 6 years old. And so she is going to rent a table right next to us. And oh, Lydia, Yes. Oh, I will. I will. Catherine says, that's what I was going to guess. Can you take pictures of your table? I will. I will actually come live from if I can get a signal. If I can't, then I'll just video and then show you later. Whoopsie. Let's see. This is kind of fallen down. Are you able to hear me? Okay. No, it is not indoors. It's outside. So that's it's not inside. It's outside. Um, but in October 19th, it should be cool. It may even be a little chilly, which I will love. But it's not going to be, super hot. I'm hoping. Right? Right. So, yeah. So we're hoping that it will be cool enough, and it will be the end of October, so I can do some fall kind of themes and then also some Christmas kind of themes and then some basic. So those are my three things. Yes, you have craft shows outside all the time in hot Texas. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Hats, Christmas stuff. That's right, Nikki. That's right. And chili is good. Yes, chili is very good. I know. So yeah, that is going to be good. The table space was not that expensive. It was $35. And so I'm hoping that, maybe with maybe with three makes, I could make the money back. I don't know. It just depends on what I sell. That would be, something big, would be that. But I've got a bucket of makes that, like, I have one lovey. I have a couple baby blankets. And like I have a blue, that blue baby blanket, and then I have the call the midwife blanket. I have lots of bucket hats. I'm going to do some, I don't think, I might do some beanies. Those come up really quick. Just some basic beanies, nothing super fancy. And yes, Naomi is right, because let me show you. I am in love with this chicken. Look at this chicken. This is called the Mabel chicken. Now, this is the chicken that I was supposed to use an 8mm hook with a 6-weight yarn. I ended up using, because I'm not that smart, I ended up using a 6.5. So this one is really nice and tight, right? And it's 5 inches. 5 inches from here to here, and 5 inches from the comb to the base, approximately, give or take. So as you can see, this, it fits in my hand. Do you see? Like, yeah, she's really cute. She's just really cute. She's fat. She's a fat hen. And oh, good, Miguel. Miguel has this pattern. Super easy. Yeah, totally super easy. Totally. Because look, I've already made 2 more with my 6-weight yarn. Now my 6-weight yarn, I'm not buying yarn, right? Oh, so I had Hometown Lion Brand yarn. I had this sitting on my shelf because it's a 6-weight. I didn't really know what to do with it, but I had this sitting on my shelf. It says that this is supposed to take about 29 yards. This is 81, so I know I'm going to get at least one more out of it. I might get 2 if I use my 6.5mm hook. maybe if I use my 7mm hook. And then I have this yarn which has this color. It has this color, which is kind of like a purpley color. It's a stripe. It's a long stripe. And then it has, what other color does it have? Okay, it has a darker orangey color. And then I have this is a 6-weight yarn. And this is Hometown. Now this is called Peacock. So this is a peacock color. It looks more blue or dark. Let me see if I can show you. It looks more blue on the screen. I can tell it's more green. It's more like a peacock green in reality. I don't know why the colors don't show up right. I wish they did, but they don't. And now I have fuzzies making my nose itch. Ooh. So now this yarn I have a lot of, but I don't think I want to take too many of them anyway. But I was thinking about doubling this yarn and using like a 10mm hook and trying to make a bigger one. I was thinking about doing that. And maybe making like one bigger one in case this is not quite big enough. Now she's a perfect shelf sitter, and very very folk art looking. And I think that maybe the tourists that come in to the Smoky Mountains for for the fall leaves, they may see something like this and go, oh gosh, that's very country, let's get this. And so, oh, you made one with an L hook with a size 6-weight yarn, or did you double it with a 6-weight yarn? L hook is a 12mm. Wow, cool. So I am going to I'm going to play around with the hook, because this did turn out smaller than I expected. It did. But I don't mind the small ones. I like having small ones, and then having some, slightly bigger ones I think would be cute too. Because you just never know where somebody wants to put it. They might have a shelf. Oh, the pattern you have and blanket yarn. Well, 6-weight is a blanket yarn, and the pattern you have calls for an L hook. Okay, cool. That's good. I'll give it a try, because I really think that's going to work, because this is very tight. This is a very tight weave. But I'll let you see. You see, there's no see-through on this. No see-through on this. I really like the comb, the beak, and the eyes. I winged those because I placed them where they said, but they said to use, blanket weight yarn, and I didn't have in those colors. So I tripled a 4-weight yarn. So I just tripled a 4-weight yarn and made it happen. Well, when I did the beak, you were supposed to use 2 strands of blanket weight yarn, just put it through and then tie it in the back. You weren't supposed to be fancy with it or anything. But my triple weight, it still looked, my 3 strands of 4-weight yarn, it still looked really chintzy, and because it just wasn't holding together right. So, aha, Alice is human again. Yay! And so I went ahead and crocheted a chain, and then I used that as the beak, the chain, which almost makes it look like lips. Let me give you a close-up. Do you see that? It almost looks like lips. That was totally unintentional. But anyway, it's fine. I'm not going to stress over it because, um, it's cute. And I'm not going to nitpick every little detail that I could look at and go, I don't know about this and I don't know about that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just making these, and so I'm well on my way. Definitely have enough bucket hats to sell. Definitely have enough of my, what do you call them? The tea towel holders, with the little bell. And let's see. Yes, I agree, Alice. I agree. Okay, Nikki says 3 or 4 hats and you pay for the table. Yeah. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that there's some traffic through there. It's right, the store is near a really popular path road through the Great Smoky Mountains, and so I'm hoping that we'll get some traffic, and the store is really cute. It's just a country general store, and so I'm really hoping that we get some traffic through there. And people that are on vacation, they're more prone to, spend a little money. And so that's my exciting news. And so let's see. Yes. Oh, good. I'm glad that you got your car fixed. Yes, my granddaughter is selling crayons. So I talked to the lady and she's going to set us up side by side. She said, when I go tomorrow, I'm getting my permanent crown on, so I don't have to wait until July. They called and they said, it's in. If you want to come early, you can. I was like, yes, because this temporary that you gave me is too big and I can't close my mouth and chew properly. I'm like, and I even noticed that I'm talking different because I don't like that click, click, click in my mouth. So, and then at night, because my mouth doesn't close properly, while I'm sleeping, I tend to tuck my tongue under my teeth, not under, but in between my teeth. And so, like, I'm biting down on the sides of my tongue at night, not hard, but it's like I tuck a pillow in there because my mouth on this side won't close all the way. It's a pain. So, anyway, that's my whiny story. Oh my goodness gracious. So, hey, what is your opinion if I take a size 5 weight yarn and double it? Will that make a blanket weight yarn? I know, Naomi. It's been challenging. It's been really challenging. And eating dinner, by the time I don't want to chew on this side because that's the side with the crown, the temporary crown, and they were like, take it easy on that. And I believe it's in a parking lot area. I think it is like in an area around the building, because it's a standalone building, and with the mountains all around and everything. It's going to be beautiful. So I'm pretty sure that is how the tables are set up. But tomorrow when I go to get my crown, my permanent crown put in, then we'll go over to the store, and the general store, and fill out the application, and And then she said she's going to show me a map and I get to choose where I want to be. So I'm hoping that I get a good spot, because I want to have a spot with two together. And she said, I think I have, a couple that are two together. I hope it's not just one and it's back by the bathroom. You know how that is in a restaurant. You don't want to be sitting right next to the bathroom. So I'm hoping that it's a good spot. Otherwise, if in order to get a good spot, we have to be, two away from each other or something like that, then that's what has to happen in order to get a good spot, because we're there to sell. But we're also there to have a good time together. And so my granddaughter's mommy is going to be coming that day, because Nicole is going to be spending her birthday week with us alone, and it's going to be a celebratory week. And okay. And let's see. Oh, a 5-weight with a 5-weight with a 2 or 3? Oh wow. I don't know. The blanket weight yarn is really, really, well, I guess it depends on how thick the 5-weight is, right? Yeah. Because I have plenty of that puzzle yarn. That was what I was thinking of, the puzzle yarn. If I take the puzzle yarn and double it, I think it'll make a nice chicken. Because I have one that has kind of like a marled look. I was also thinking about doing the 5-weight and then adding a 4-weight in a contrast color to give it that checkered look. I was thinking about doing that. I was thinking that doubling would make it a blanket size too, Wendy. That's what I was thinking. So anyway, so Nicole will have her mommy there to be there with her for the selling, and then so that I can concentrate on my table and selling, especially, with this being my first one. Now, this is not Nicole's first rodeo. She has, yeah, that's true, Alice. I should just try it, right? Just give it a try. They're really quick to make. See what size comes up. I think I'll use a bigger hook. Don't you think? Oh my goodness, I'll use a bigger hook and we'll see what happens. We'll just see what happens. So anyway, Nicole has had sales before. When I told her mommy the price of the table, she was like, oh, that's no problem. Nicole, she makes good money at her sales. And so paying $35, a 6-year-old paying $35 for the table with her sales and saying, oh, that's no problem. And then she brings her money home and puts it in her piggy bank. That's not bad. The girl makes money. The girl has more money in her bank than I do, probably. Money that she has earned, not just money that, her grandparents have given to her. So, yeah, so she's an entrepreneur, which is good. Hey. Uh-oh, Connie. Good morning, Connie. We are doing great. Connie is just waking up. She slept in today. I offered for Connie to go live with me today if she wanted, but she slept in, so that's okay. Oh my goodness. So yeah. So that's fun. So I've just got a couple more chickens to make. I'm not going to overdo it with the chickens, although I think that they might be popular. I really kind of do, because of the region, because of, yeah, I really kind of think that they will be, but we will see. It really depends on how I like it once it's done. That's true, Naomi. That's true. And since I'm thinking about for an amigurumi, I'm not really thinking for like a blanket or anything. So if I'm just I was just thinking about making a chicken. So if I don't like it, it's one chicken. So I'll just won't do it anymore, right? maybe some lambs. I know, I was thinking about that too. I was thinking about that. I don't know how to adapt it, but little lambs, um, because those really, really fat folk art lambs, the sheep, they are really popular too. I love the pictures, the paintings of those little chunky folk art lambs. I just love that kind of artwork. I just think it's so, so cute. Um, so anyway, that's what I've been up to. And I have been making a yeah, bucket hats. I am almost done with bucket hats. I gave myself a challenge and I'm almost done with that challenge. Let me see. I am, yes, I am 80% done with that challenge. So 20% more to go with my challenge, and then I can put the bucket hats aside. I think making some beanies and some scarves, beanie and scarf sets, those are quick and easy. I'll find a really neat stitch and make those up. I think that's going to be fun. It's true. It's true, Naomi. Sometimes what we like or dislike, it doesn't count. She says, one thing that I've learned is someone will love that item and maybe not the first time around, but at some point. Yeah. Yeah. And I have, oh my God, Nikki, I have the chicken carrier to display my chickens. I do. From the Philippines. I have my chicken carrier. Oh my gosh, that is so creative. Thank you for that. I am definitely going to do that. Now challenge for the beanies. I know. I know. I know. Because it'll be getting, cool, and people might be thinking about, wanting a cooler hat. Yes. Yes, that's right, Alice. And I'm not going to be doing that, but I did have a challenge for the bucket hats, and it was a fun challenge. So hey, guess what? Chicken butt. No, not really. Guess what? Remember how the birds were like flying into my bedroom window starting at 5 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, they're still doing that. But guess what else they're doing now? They're flying into all the other windows too. What is wrong with these birds? So there is a reflective tape kind of a thing. It's like you can tape it to the top of your window and it blows in the breeze, and it's like a reflective. It's kind of like a hologram type. It's like a silvery, shiny hologram kind of a thing. So I have to order some of those. They don't have them at Walmart. I checked online. I do. I have my towel holders. You're right. You're right. And not too crowded. True. True. And so I'm going to have a lot of, I'm going to have like any extra, I'm going to put just a couple of things out of each, and then I'll have extras in a bucket underneath the table. So I have to think about tablescaping, Yeah, I definitely have to think about tablescaping. I think what I'm going to do is get, I have some black fabric, and it's just cotton, and I think I'll put that out on the tables. I think that's what I'm going to do. They are birds, Connie. And so anyway, I'm going to have to put reflective tape on the outside of all of these windows so that it like blows in the breeze and hopefully scares the birds away, because they're pooping on our veranda. Can't have that. And on the rocking chairs, we can't have that. Can't have that. So anyway, these birds are cuckoo. They're crazy. Oh, you know what? I have crocheted bees before. I have a bee and I don't know where she is, but yeah, I probably will because I have some, and bees are really cute. And they're quick to make. So I probably will make some bees. That's a good idea. I'm going to put that on my list. Thank you, Miguel. And dishcloths. Yes. I, well, I could, but I would need one for in front of every window in the house. They're like attacking all the windows. I think they're just like seeing the reflection of the trees. They were saying like you could take a bar of soap and mark up the outside of your window so that it doesn't reflect. Well, who wants to have a window and look out at the beautiful mountains and have it all fuzzy with soap? Yeah, not me. Not me. So, oh, thank you. Thank you. Labels for dishcloths and scrubbies. Thank you. And yes, not overwhelming the table. So I'm hoping it's a 10 by 10 and I have to bring my tables. This is like the low key, you know, you bring your own table, you bring your own tent kind of a thing. So, yeah, I'm thinking I might do, especially if we get side by side, I can do 3 tables, one on each side and one in the middle, and have people come in. And that way I can spread it out a little bit more. Alice can come down to Tennessee from Toronto and say, listen, you birds, I've got my Hedwig owl mug, and you better not come to the window. We could just keep you in coffee, and it could be your job to scare away the birds. Oh, it may involve some singing and or screaming. Oh, yes. Well, you know. So that's my exciting news for the day. That's what I did. And so tomorrow is official. I'm going to fill out the application in person. Bless her heart. She asked me a question and I'm like, I'm really not sure what you just asked me. I'm like brain dead. She's like, are you local or, you know, do you need to fill out the application or do you want to fill out the application online? I'm like, I'm not sure what you just asked me. Because like when she said, am I local? I was thinking, my mind went straight to, oh, she only wants local artists, you know? And I was like, oh, that is a nice idea. And I was like, oh, maybe she's only wants local people. And I'm like, no, I'm local. I'm local. And she's like, okay, good. Do you want to come in and fill out the application? And I was like, well, I thought I already established that I do want to fill out the application. I'm like, I don't really know. I don't really understand what you're asking me. I don't understand the question. I'm so sorry. And so then she explained, do you want to fill it out online? You know, do you want me to email the application to you or do you want to come in? And I'm like, well, I have to be in town on Tuesday to go to the dentist. So well, you know, Miguel, thank you. Miguel says, did she mean local or loco? Because apparently Miguel knows the answer to that. So anyway, I said, I'm going to be in town to go to the dentist on Tuesday. What time do you open? I'll be there. She's like, well, we'll only be open till 4. I'm like, well, that's no problem. My dentist appointment, excuse me, is in the morning. So not a problem, not a problem. And so, yes, that's pretty much it. A local loco. Oh my goodness. So anyway, you know what? We never even got past the what's in your cup and what's on your hook, and it's almost time to go. Bye. And so anyway, that was the story there. So yeah, so I'm going tomorrow to make it official and to choose the site where we want to have our. And I'll also ask her too if she had the sale around the same time last year. What was the weather like? Like, was it cool? Was it hot? I think I could probably do a weather history, and figure that out too. I think I'll do that. Anyway, I really like this store. It's veteran owned, firefighter owned. So, family owned. So I think, and the woman that I talked to was really, really sweet. She thinks I'm really, really weird, but excuse me. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting a frog in my throat. So what's on your hook? Oh, Naomi has a red, white, and blue market bag on her hook. That is awesome. That is really awesome. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. So is it a stripy yarn, or are you doing it with, separate colors? Are you controlling the color? Curious minds want to know. And as I'm looking over here, I'm seeing the yarn that made this shirt, because it's over here. It's not over there. I just now spotted that. And I'm seeing some red, green, and white stripe yarn, acrylic, that I could turn into a scarf, fingerless mittens, something something Christmassy. I could turn it into something Christmassy. I'll come up with something. Well, my daughter-in-law told me before we decided that Nicole was going to do the sale that day as well, she has a 10 by 10 tent that she was going to let me use. But you're right. I don't want to ruin all of my makes. So I think, if it does rain, oh, that's a cute idea. If it does rain, I would have to have a tarp or something to quickly put over it. Yeah, I definitely would. So I'm not sure. Now, since Nicole is going to be doing her crayons, she's going to need that tent to keep the sun off the crayons, because you don't want the crayons to melt. Even if it is like my C2C candy cane scarf. Yes, I should do that. That is a great idea. That is a great idea. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. Let's see. It's an ombre, but also planning on making a controlled one as well. That sounds beautiful. That sounds absolutely beautiful. I love that. Ombre actually sounds really cool. I mean, I like it when it's controlled, but I really love the ombre because it just flows, right? Yeah, I like that. So, gang, it's been really fun hanging out with you. Thank you for all the great ideas. Thank you for, brainstorming with me, and for all of your support and congratulations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Have a great week. I will see you on Wednesday Wednesday, we will do our Whip Wednesday, and maybe, just maybe, it's not going to be a gazillion degrees outside, and maybe I can go out on the veranda. But right now, I melt when I go out there for an extended period of time, especially in the morning because the sun comes down right on the veranda and first thing in the morning, and it melts. Yeah, melts. So I hope that you have a wonderful day. See you on Wednesday, and stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. I will see you on Wednesday. Bye, everyone.